Tuesday, 18 August, 12:54. We've been on trail for maybe 30 minutes. We just had to re-hike the last mile or so of what we did yesterday to get back on trail. So I just thought I'd come check this out again, see if it was flowing any better after the storm last night. Well, flowing a little better, but not much more. Good morning, or actually it's afternoon. It's 13:03. Today's Tuesday, 18. Yeah, I think it's 18 August, Tuesday, 88th day on trail. Unfortunately, we got another late start. We've modified our plans. Instead of doing 26 point something miles a day, we're gonna try to get to Winturri Shelter, which is 14.6 miles down trail. We stayed in Killington. We got off on River Road yesterday. Fiasco trying to get into Killington, or Rutford is where we ended up staying. Days in, horrible. Broken washing machine. We ended up having to hang our clothes on the in front of the air conditioner to get them to dry. But yeah, horrible experience. And then getting back to trail from Rutland to Killington was a joke. Got up at 5, started 8:30ish trying to get back to the trail. Had to take a bus from Rutland to the bus terminal and then wait at the bus terminal for like an hour and a half to get the bus to Killington to the outfitter, and then walked basically to get back to the trailhead where we got off yesterday. Where we got off yesterday was 2.26 miles. So here it is, just after 1300, and we're just now starting our 14.6 miles. So yep, that's how the day is. And then let me grab the stats real quick. But the first hill of the day, automatic. Again, coming out of a town, status quo, as well as a full resupply. Have a big hill. So let me get those stats real quick. Okay, yeah. So this first climb for the day is just over 1,300 feet and 1.6 miles, and I believe it was a 16.1 average grade incline. So that's what we're starting the day with. So I will, as always, jump on if there's things to see, and I'm not even going to look for points of interest until I'm to the top of this thing. But if there's something, I'll jump on and share with you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys down the trail. Just sharing some of the uphill here. We have not been going very long, and I mean, I'm already breathing heavy. Good sweat going on already. Oh yeah. Yep. 16.1 average grade. Looks like we either got to switch back up here or may level out a little, maybe not. About halfway up this hill. Yeah, it's been a heck of a climb. Leveled out in a couple of spots, a bunch of switchbacks, but yeah, for the most part, it has definitely been about this steep. I said according to gut hooks, the average grade is a 16.1 from the bottom to the top of this. So I said, if I understand gut hooks, that's the average. So some may be of a higher grade, while other areas maybe lower grade. But yeah, this is what my mind thinks the whole thing has looked like anyways. It's 1346. Just made it to the top of that hill, and it looks like someone made it to the top of the hill and either quit or decided they had the wrong boots. Normally boots hanging in a tree means they quit, at least at Neal's Gap and the other common places to quit. But that was only the first hill for the day. We got two nasty little peaks coming up before we start heading back down what we just climbed up. There is some power lines coming up. I don't know if it'll give us a view or not, but that would be an awesome place to stealth camp, as long as it doesn't rain. It's like down in apparently if it rained a lot, you'd be flooded out. But yeah, so if something of interest pops up, I will jump on to share, especially the power lines. It's hit and miss. It is listed as a camera, which is odd, but sometimes they do that because there's a view there as well. Again, like I mentioned it every time, as long as you can overlook the fact that you got power lines in your pictures. But yeah, we'll see you somewhere down trail. So the power lines are a half a mile ahead of us. Like I said, if there's a view, I'll jump on. If not, unless I'm just zoomed out too far on gut hooks, the next point of interest is Lakota Pond Lookout, and that's 8.6 miles down trail, and several nasty little hills between here and there. So like I said, I may just be zoomed out too far, so if at some point when I zoom back in to take a closer look at things, if other points of interest pop up, I'll definitely jump on and share with you guys. But I'm sure I will definitely be back on several times before we get to that 8.6 miles down trail. But yeah, we'll see you down there. Coming out to the power lines, so I just decided to go ahead and roll. We'll see if there's a view or not. It's like someone's been up here cutting trees too. Oh yeah, not really much of a view. There's the mountains. And I said that would be an awesome view if the power lines weren't right there in the way. You can zoom. I don't think I could. I might be able to cut some of that out. I don't know. Probably not. I probably won't do anything with that picture. But yeah, like I said, not much of a view. There's some people down there. Looks like there's a road. Four-wheeling or whatever it is they do. We'll see you down trail. There's the a little bit, maybe the last little bit of the one of the little nasty hills. I said this one was, I think it was only 0.2 miles. It's kicked my butt this morning, but I believe this is it. I said there's supposed to be one more nasty little hill, and then we go down everything we came up so far this morning. Yep. Up to go down. It's the only reason we go up, so that we go down. And we go up just just so we can not have a view, right? Wow. Okay. I'm going to catch my breath as I head for the next little bump. Let's see down trail. We've got, we're to the top of the three hills for the first part of the morning. We've got 1.8 miles of downhill to get us to Stony Brook. I guess it's basically it's the first water source and brook, and the trail. Basically, it's a stream, is my assumption. A bunch of rocks. Again, by definition, I don't know what a brook is, but it looks like we may have another small little bump here before we start going down. But then after the 2.8 or the 1.8 miles of downhill, we've got 5 miles of a little roller coaster action, basically. About 2,000 foot elevation gain over the 5 miles to get us to the viewpoint. So with I think it was an average of 10.6 was the average grade incline over that 5 miles. So, which is, I don't know, it can be misleading because there was, I think it was another 3 or 4 hills that make up that 5 miles. So we'll go up and down each one. So that's gonna make the, I think the grade probably a little more extreme than what it's listed as. I just took the entire section instead of looking hill by hill. So I also think I hear rumbling in the sky. So I don't know, we may get wet today. It did storm last night when we were in the hotel. So nothing would surprise me. So we'll see you down trail. The sky is getting dark and the thunder is rolling in the background. I don't know if it'll sound off while I'm recording, but we are definitely about to get rained on. From the sounds of the thunder, it's going to be a good one. So it's not just going to be a shower. So I have not, haven't checked the weather, but unless we get extremely lucky, I'm guessing within the next hour or two, if not sooner. Well, I guess that's kind of stupid. Sometime within the next hour or two, I think it's going to start downpouring. So I don't know if you heard that or can hear that. That was the thunder in the distance. So I will most likely, I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this hill. That's interesting. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this hill, and then I'll stop and go ahead and put my rain cover on my pack. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but sometimes when we do that, the rain seems to not come. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put my rain cover on and break out my rain gear just in case. We'll see you down trail. Oh, yeah, if it does start raining, that obviously means the number of pictures and videos will significantly reduce for the day. But yeah, if the rain stops or if it's not raining too hard when I get to sites and whatnot, I'll still try to break it out. I will throw my rain skirt on and keep my my camera in my fanny pack, which I'm wearing as a FUPA front utility pack until I get my my Z-Packs FUPA probably Thursday when we get into Hanover. Yeah, from the sounds and feels of things, I may not make it to the bottom of this hill, but I'm gonna keep trying. See you down there. So it's raining. So I guess that's Stony Brook Shelter. Appalachian Trail, River Road, Winturri Shelter, 10 miles. So I got 10 miles to go. So the question becomes, should I have gone to Stony Brook Shelter to try to wait out the rain, or just say screw it and keep going? Well, if it's not obvious, I just said screw it. So far I've got full rain gear on. The canopy's keeping most of the rain off, so hopefully it won't be as bad as it sounds. But literally, I mean, I didn't even make it 3 minutes after I got off camera before it started raining, so I had to stop and put my rain gear on. So I'm still headed down the 1.8 mile hill. So we'll see you somewhere down along the trail. As see, there's some more stealth sites. As the weather allows and points of interest show up. Like I said, if the weather allows it, I will definitely jump on and try to capture some stuff and share with you guys. There's some more of the boulders that I'm imagining. But okay, we'll see you down trail. Well, I just came up a little bitty hill to a peak, and interestingly enough, there's a freaking 24-foot ladder to get down. Doesn't seem the safest thing. I guess there's no lightning yet. So, yeah, that's definitely interesting. I'm not sure how far away we are from any roads or not. But, definitely, oops, interesting to see that there. Yeah, I'm not sure. It is still, let's see here. I don't know if I can get any. There's pictures of that there, yeah. Here's what I can see anyways. I don't know. The rain coming in. So, yeah, I haven't been looking at any details in gut hooks, but I definitely surprised to see an aluminum ladder up here on the peak, or a peak, I guess. Yep, okay, I'll see you guys down trail. So we're to the bottom of the 1.8 mile hill. This is Stony Brook. You can see bridge is wet. It's the rain, I don't know. It's like it's coming down in little spurts, and then it's just being knocked down out of the canopy. Cute little brook here. This is the first water source. I'm gonna take a look. If I were smart, I would go ahead and hydrate here. Since I'm not sure, like I said, I'll check on my next water source, see what I'm gonna do, and then we'll see you down trail. There's another water source, 4.3 miles down trail, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward to that. 5 miles is supposed to be the Lakota Pond Lookout. However, looking at all the comments, there's no view. It's been overgrown since last year sometime. So basically it looks like there may not be any more views or points of interest between here and the shelter we're staying at tonight. Again, I may just be zoomed too far out to see it. If so, like I said, if there is something to look at, I'll jump back on and share. If not, I will see you at the shelter, or somewhere in between, surely. I'm not gonna go another, I'll check the mileage, but it's, yeah, well, let me just check. Yeah, I'm not sure it's possible. It's 9.2 miles to Winturri Shelter where we're staying, so I don't think it's possible for me to stay off camera that long, or for there not to be any views. But yeah, I'm about to start another cycle of up downs or roller coasters, whatever you want to call them. Basically three nasty climbs, and then yeah, so I'm sure I will jump on various portions on the way up these climbs. So all right, we'll see you down trail. This is the first little bump we're gonna climb. You see, it's I can't tell. That's the top up there or not. But I'm going to come up here and take my rain gear off. It seems like the little rain storm is done. Wasn't bad at all. And so I'm gonna go ahead and leave my my pack cover on. But I think I'll be safe to go ahead and take my rain jacket and skirt off, which will make it easier to take pictures and video as well, since I don't have to get under the skirt every time to get my camera. But yeah, I'm gonna stop and do that, and then work my way up to the top of this little hill. Again, we got these little rabbit pellets, poop. That's my shoe, 10.5. So those are awfully big pellets. So definitely ain't no rabbit poop. I don't know, I don't know if deer poop little pellets like that. Definitely too small for bear poop. I don't know. I'm just not sure what else poops little pellets like that. Maybe it's deer. I don't think I've seen any deer in Vermont though. No, I take that back. I think I've seen one running away. But yeah, kind of screwed up when one of your main questions of the day is what left that poop. I think there's more. So there's something up here. Definitely ain't bear poop. Right? At least not the same bears I've been seeing all the way up to this point. Like I said, we keep seeing signs in Vermont saying we're in bear country. We got a bad bear problem. Not a single freaking bear here in Vermont that we've seen. So, yeah. For some reason we keep hanging our freaking bear bags to our food, doing bear hangs. It's also kind of interesting that every single shelter we stop by during the day has freaking bear boxes. However, the one shelter out of all of them for that day we pick doesn't have bear boxes. That's happened, well, not last night because we stayed in a hotel, but the 2 previous nights, it's like every shelter we stopped by or went by had bear boxes, except for the 2 we camped at. So I don't know. I've gotten my bear hang on the first throw the last 3 or 4 times we've done it. So I'm not sure if I need any more practice or not. Every once in a while it takes 30, but so the last several I've gotten on the first throw. So okay, that's enough rambling. That started with poop. So we'll see you down trail somewhere. I thought I saw what looked like logging back down trail a little bit. We got all these little markers, which I'm not sure, but that is definitely heavy machinery tracks there. So it makes me wonder again. The trail will always be there, right? Yeah, I don't want to go down that tangent again, but I haven't looked to see what the nearest road is. But something something doesn't feel right about that road. And then what it appeared to be looked like just a section of trees that had been cut down. So I don't know what's going on there. It just doesn't set well. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. Okay, just as I stop recording, we come across this. So again, this is that's not an error. That's a blue blaze. Interesting. Well, maybe not a blue blaze. Maybe it's just a blue mark on the tree. I'm gonna check things out. I don't know if that's gonna be a sight. I may go up there and look. What the hell? I think, unless it kicks my ass, I'm gonna take a quick jaunt up here, see if I can see what's going on. But this is definitely heavy machinery work doing something up here. So it's I don't see anything other than a dead end. So yeah, I don't know. Something. Yeah, some heavy machinery has definitely been up here. But it, I mean, there's a tree still standing right there. And it just dead ends. So, no clue. I guess I'm not, well, other than curiosity. Yeah. Well, look, I climbed all the way up here just to see nothing. I was hoping for the very least to have a view, maybe of the peak or the summit. There's nothing up there, but it looks like it drove up there maybe to turn around. Something's definitely clearing trail here. About 2.2 miles from the non-existent Lakota Pond lookout with no view, and then 6-point-something miles from the shelter that we're tend to stay at tonight, with 3 more ugly hills between me and the shelter. One more, well, I'll get up this hill, one more extremely ugly hill to get to the Lakota Pond lookout that has no view. So we'll see you down trail. I just saw this boulder coming up. I'll jump on and share it. We're going downhill, and then we got a water source down here. Babbling Brook is what someone called it in one of the comments. Guthooks just calls it a stream. That someone either knew the name or looked the name up or gave it a name. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's at the bottom. Well, we're going to the bottom of the hill, then we start the next nasty uphill to the what is it? The Dakota Pond lookout with no view. And then once we start up that hill, the stream is there. It's a dirt road down here we cross as well. So I think the stream is like 0.1 past that dirt road as we start to go up the hill. I'll stop there to hydrate. It's been a little over 10 miles so far today, and I haven't hydrated yet. So definitely need to. I mean, drank me a Pedialyte this morning, so along with several bangs, like 3 bangs, and then a full Pedialyte. So got some hydration in. I don't think I had any water though. So, but yeah, once I get down there, I'll definitely top off the internal bladder and camel up, as some call it, and that should get me to camp. Let's see you down trail. This is part of the ascent to the nasty hill going up to Lakota Pond lookout. Yeah, the lookout that's supposed to have 0 views as it's grown over. Just thought I'd jump on and share some love. I just hydrated. There's a stream just a little ways behind me, 0.3 miles up this hill. So we still have I think it was 0.6 to go, I think, to get to the top of this thing. We'll see you at the top. So this is supposed to be the Lakota Pond lookout, and the comments are right, 0 view. So we'll continue down trail. 4.3 miles to Winturri Shelter, where we're staying tonight. So yeah, it's most likely I'm gonna end up having to put my headlamp on at this rate. There's a small, I say small, bump, and then one really nasty climb between me and the shelter. Depending on how nasty that bump is. The climb looks nasty. I don't think it's very long, but it definitely looks like it's vertical. But I'm finding it harder and harder to tell how bad things are on the looking at the elevation graphs on gut hook. So I'll just leave it at that. One bump and a nasty climb. So it's I have no idea what time it is. I'm gonna say 1700, a little after 1700. So so maybe, I mean, if I make it there, it is getting darker earlier, but as long as I can get there by 2000, which I should be able to, as long as those hills aren't too bad. But yeah, so that's where we're at. There are no views between here and there. There is a cabin a little ways down trail, so I don't know. Maybe Pace and Lone Wolf maybe stopped there and decided they're gonna call that a night. We'll see, as long as it's on trail. But the plan discussed was Winturri Shelter, so it's, like I said, another 4.3. So we will see you down trail somewhere. Approaching the top of the little bump I was talking about. Yeah, just thought I would capture some of it. Just a little over 3 miles to go to the shelter. So, as I said, I'm thinking it's going to be 1930, 1945-ish. We're almost to the top of this one. We gotta go down. Then we've got the nasty hill. So we'll see you down trail.